Alrighty, YouTube, what's up? So, sorry for the background noise. It is raining. It is what it is. So, hopefully it's some nice actual background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, just a heads up. Anyways, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are probably wondering, like, what the hell is this? Well, this is our January 2023 update. Now, just a heads up for the OGs, like, back when I had like 100 subscribers or so, I used to always make these updates before, just so that I can let you guys know, like, hey, this is what's happening this month, instead of kind of like wondering, like, oh my god, is this guy gonna stream, is this guy not, or like, what is he gonna play this time, I mean, usually I always answer those questions during the stream, but at least just a heads up, because again, that's what I'm trying to improve on for this year, right? Just to be more open with you guys, just to connect with you guys a little bit more, so you guys don't have to be really wondering, Still working on it. But yeah, so this is going to be our January 2023 update. Let's go. So first of all, let's just kind of start off that, like, hey, I haven't been streaming for a while, and it's not just because, like, I've been giving up or anything. It's been holidays, Christmas and New Year's, so it's been kind of hectic, and then also, like, I just kind of keep on mentioning, like, they've been working on top of the house, and I think they're almost literally done, so I think we should be good from now on, which is good. So now we can finally start back to streaming during the day and then / at night. And then again, it all really gonna depends on work, because look, I haven't worked in like over almost 2 months actually. That's because we've been done with the with work, so now we're just trying to see what comes up. But anyways, that's not the point. Now let's talk about the actual plan. All right, so first thing that I want to talk about is actually I kind of want to start like a / podcast in a sense. So look, and like I've noticed this too, that like there's just times where like, hey, we just like talking for a bit, like instead of me just necessarily playing video games, like I understand some of you guys are just comfortable just kind of going in there, and then we just start talking about like gaming / gaming news, right? And this is actually something that I did way back then, which I don't think I even published this actually. I literally started a podcast with my friends, like my gaming people at the time, but we didn't really push it through, you know what I mean? So I do want to start it all over again, where we kind of, in a sense, we talk about gaming news / gaming related news, if that makes sense. So it's not gonna be anything crazy, and like by podcast, literally, I mean like it's just gonna be me on the mic, just letting it all out, but I want you guys to be interacting with me, if you guys would like to, of course, because if not, like, I'll clearly take over, like, for example, we'll talk about the weeks, like, hey, this is what happened for Xbox this week. I'll let you guys know the topic, and then I'll be explaining, all right, this is how I personally feel, like, blah, 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 so, in a sense, a podcast, but I want to do it live with you guys while I get your guys' like opinions as well, so I'll try to leave you guys like the topics that I'll be talking about throughout the week, just to, like, if you guys want to participate, you guys can do just a little research. Again, look, that doesn't have to be like totally like, hey, like, be on the point, like what I'm talking about, because like the whole point is to have fun, so don't actually get too much into detail. Just read like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. So that for like that, when I do stream and do the podcast, it's just like, hey, look, yeah, like I read into it. This is what it kind of sounds to me. This is how I feel. Again, I want you guys to participate if you guys would like to, of course. If not, you guys can just stay there and just do nothing. But just wanted to get you guys a heads up, like, hey, I want to do a podcast where we just talk about stuff, and like, this is where you guys can come in too. But again, this is gonna be probably like through Twitter or like Discord. Like, hey, tag me on stuff, or like even if it's other people's videos, like I don't care. Like, hey, creators are creators, like let's talk about this person's video, just anything gaming related, and like it doesn't specifically have to be like gaming wise, like let's talk about like a live action show, like The Last of Us. I mean, it's something like that. And then even then, like towards the end, we can just have like an others comments or like section where we just talk about like whatever, you know what I mean? So it's up to you guys if you guys would like to participate. I'll try it out, see how it goes. Still don't know the date, because like I said, I want it to where everyone's kind of open, and then from there, once the podcast is done, I'll just start streaming, playing games or something. So that's just a heads up. Still working on the title. I know it's probably not gonna be the best, but I'll probably start it this week, like maybe Saturday, and see how it goes from there. So let me know what you guys think. Again, just tag me and stuff, like gaming news, Even if I do already know, it's like, I don't care. Like, you just never know, right? So there's Plan numero uno. So now let's talk about games. So I honestly think the first game that we're gonna play for 2023, even though technically I guess that's Fall Guys already, right? Like actual gaming, like but actual campaign. We're gonna go up with Evil West. Now I know it's probably not the best game, but it is a game that I bought last, or actually two months ago, that I wanted to play. Never got the chance, but now here it is. Let's now that there's really nothing going on, let's play Evil West. Just get it out of the way. Like it's supposed to be like an 6 to 8 hour game anyway, so I can probably knock it down in one day, depending on how easy the achievements. Because it's on Xbox. So depending on how easy the achievements are, I'm pretty sure we can knock it down in maybe 2 days, But that is at least the game that I kind of want to get to, because I'm like, I bought it at full price and I still haven't played it. So it's like, come on, bro. You need to get that finished out of the way. I still don't really know. Look, I really want to do this because Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is coming out again on January the 13th. But it's going to just be the 60 FPS boost, I played this like a year and a half ago and I really enjoyed it. Obviously, it was 30 frames back then, but now it's getting a boost. And if there is content, like if there is time, I will play this game again on stream, Again, it probably won't be like the most funnest, but I just want to experience it, like, how it is from 30 to 60. Because I actually really enjoyed the game. But this time, obviously, it will be a lot faster. Hopefully, everything is a lot smoother. I understand the DLC is coming out that day as well. That's why it's like a big day. But I most likely won't be getting the DLC, just maybe later down the road, because again, I need to start preparing, because there's a lot of games coming out, like from the 24th and on. From that point, it's going to be loaded with games once again. So this is just most likely, if I get a chance, I will, because there is another game that I want to play for sure before I even play Dragon Ball Z. But again, it's all really going to depend on the job, because again, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but if they call me up soon and they're like, hey, we need you, it's like, all right, I'll probably shift focus from Dragon Ball Z and then head on over to the next game instead, which I'll be end up doing at night, if that makes sense. But the game that I will be playing is, drumroll please, fuck, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So this is a game that I've been interested for a while, and some of you guys have been telling me, hey, play this game. And you know my deal, that I like to play the game closer when the next / installment comes out. So obviously we got Survivor coming out in March, and honestly I think this is a perfect time to play it. One, just so that I can get out of the way, and then I can have like a month of rest of like Star Wars, because I noticed that with God of War I was getting burnt out, because I played the original God of War and then I played Ragnarok right away, like in like 2 days, So this is actually gonna be perfect. I get to play it now and just kind of be refreshed. The fact that it's also coming out on the PS4. It's our monthly PS Plus game, but it's also on Xbox, so it kind of doesn't matter, which console I choose. But this is a perfect time to get into it, because again, the second one is coming out in about a month and a half from now. And from February and on, it's going to be really packed with a lot of games. So this is just the perfect time, And finally, I get to play Star Wars. Again, not the biggest on Star Wars, but I've heard this game was pretty good. So that's what we're going to try to focus on. Because again, the next game is going to be on the 24th, which I'll get into just a bit. Now, let's talk about new games. Okay, so there's 2 new games that I'm actually interested for this month, and only 2 of them. So on the 24th of this month, we got Forspoken. Now, I know a lot of you have tried the demo, because there is a demo out available already, and a lot of you guys have not been saying the greatest things on it. I've actually been hearing mixed reviews, like yes and no. So Forspoken is actually one that I'm interested. I do need to play the demo, so that's one thing that I'll probably have like a stream where I play the demo and just play some other demos. We'll see. But that is the one that I'm interested. I know there's one of you guys in the community members that is really interested in Forspoken, so don't worry, I got you. But just in general, like, it's a PlayStation exclusive. I'm gonna try to play most PlayStation exclusives, just because, I just want to make sure to play all the games, because typically, yes, I do favor mostly playing on the Xbox rather than the PlayStation, but I kind of want to switch that, maybe depending on PSVR too, right? But at least Forspoken is one. It's like, I'm actually interested in it. I just actually want to play the demo and see how it is, because again, I want to get back to making guides, because like I said last year, I didn't do the greatest on that. So if I can try to work, hopefully, on some of the ones for Forspoken, that'd be nice. Just again, so we can keep on growing. Because again, guides is what's working for me. So yeah, Forspoken on 24th is one that I'm most likely going to end up getting. And the second game for this month is Dead Space Remake. So I'm actually really excited about this one. Because again, I played the original Dead Space back when it came out on the Xbox 360. Loved it. Okay, it was a beautiful game. You know, 1 and 2 were the good ones. I never played the third one, but when they said the remake was coming out, I was like, yes, nice. Now, will it be the same? Probably not, because you know, back then I was probably like, what, 14, 15, I think, like when I played it. So the fact that it just looks new, and look, I played the Callisto Protocol, the Dead Space game. Nah, wasn't even close, dude. Wasn't even close. So now, like, this is where I really want to play the horror game, you know? So really excited about it. I don't know yet what the achievement / trophies look for this one, but, you know, if it's out there, I'll try to do some, you know? Because I know this is a game that I got all 1,000 gamer score back then when it came out. I'm not sure if it had DLC, but I know I finished this one because those achievements were really fun. And it's... So hopefully they kind of stick to the original. I mean, even if they switch them a little, I'd be down so we can actually make some content. Again, we'll be slow because we'll get the game actually on date, you know, while others get it early. And then who knows what's going to happen at work, you know. But, you know, that's just the mindset I got to go. Like, all right, doesn't matter. Just upload. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of the updates for the channel. You know, like I said, again, you know, just want to be more communicative with you guys, let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm happening. I still won't be perfect, you know. I'll just try to stream when I can. So, yeah, just keep looking at my socials, you know. Like, for example, Discord and Twitter. Like, when I'll be streaming and all this, you know. For right now, I just got to clean up my room. Got a new shelf, so kind of organize here and there. So again, just to recap, we used to do these updates back then. So I just want to start them back just to see if they help, you know, and have every month, like, hey, this is what we're going to be playing this week or this month, blah, blah, blah. Second after that, I do want to make like a / podcast kind of thing where like I do the talking and then you guys obviously through the chat tell me your opinions. I'll read them out loud in the video, in the podcast. I'm like, okay, you know, I actually like this answer. Like, oh, you know what, I may disagree with this one. You know what I mean? So podcast is a thing that I kind of want to work on. Evil West is the next game we're going to play. Hopefully we can beat it in like 2 days, have it done. Maybe it's a good game. Maybe it's not. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, we shall see if we have enough time for that one. Again, crunch time is starting to come up, so we'll see. Again, depending on my actual work then. But I am really excited to try to play it again because it's been a while. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a game that I've been trying to really play, so that we'll finally get that out of the way. Prepare for survival. Forspoken and Dead Space Remake for this month are the new games that we're going to be playing. Hopefully we can make some guides on that. That'd be awesome. But then that's going to be it. So just let me know what you guys think of this update. You know, let me know if you guys want to participate in the podcast. Again, just be more, you know, be able to be criticized a little, you know, just accept people's opinions, you know, and, you know, let's just have it really go smoothly. But anyways, that's going to be it for me today. So hopefully you guys enjoy these updates. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to participate. What you guys think of the new games, the games that we're going to play. Just in general, anything that can help out the channel. So anyway, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.